So, for the OpenSCAD story today, what we're going to attempt to do is, when you look at this shape, it just represents some sort of arbitrary pipe structure resting on this. And what you want to do, you don't want it connecting at a right angle. You want it to have this sort of rounded shape over here as the pipe connects onto the structure. Let's see if we can get OpenSCAD to achieve this result. So to start, I'm just going to comment out the creation of this pipe structure. The next thing we want to do is that rounded radius where it curves outwards. Let's define that as maybe, I don't know, a 4. So let's try and create something that'll capture it. So obviously 2-dimensional, that's where we start. So we just want to draw a circle. There's our circle, right? Nothing fancy about that. Now we want to take this structure, let me just reposition my axis. I want to take this structure and draw it maybe somewhere, hold on, x-axis, there we go, draw it somewhere over there. So let's shift it. So let's translate this, there we go, nope, there we go. So let's translate it by this radius up and to the right, or to the right and up, right? If we do this, actually, let's remove that over there. If we do that, you can see it's sitting over there, right? It's probably one of the quickest way of doing this, and there's plenty of ways. I've seen folks do a lot of things and just overcomplicating this. So you put this structure over there. Now all you need to do, or the next thing you need to do, is let's draw a square. So let's draw a square, and that square will be same dimension, right? And maybe let's okay, let's use a different color to indicate what this square is. So there's our square, right? Bang on the money, that's where it's sitting. Well, what if we then went and said, okay, where the square intersects the circle is where we want to be. I just want to remove this quickly. Hold on, so we are saying intersection between that and that. Not exactly getting what I need to get. There we go. Hold on. So let's just redraw this. That's not exactly what I intended. My keyboard is just... there we go, it's back. Right, so let me put this back. There we go. So essentially what we're saying here is, if we had to actually take this and subtract that, so let's not use an intersection, so it's difference. Right, so now you can see it's the difference between that and that. Now if we remove this, you'll see how this will look, and if we press F6, then you'll see our shape taking some sort of form. So remember, you want this to be around that other pipe structure. So let's have a look. That pipe radius is 15. So you want to move this. So let's translate it to, and we're going to move it across the x-axis that way by the radius of the pipe. Yeah. F6 again, so you can see how it looks. And what we want to do then as a last thing, I promise, is we want to do a rotate extrude of the below structure. Not exactly what I need. It is exactly what we're looking for, having done a rotate extrude. Now you've got this structure. Let's uncomment a pipe structure. There we go. No, sorry. There we go. Got it. Uncommenting our pipe structure, we can see how this fits in. So our pipe structure now comes down and it connects very nicely with the rest. And I suppose if you want it finished off nicely, you could press F6 and wait for it to render properly, and it should give you a fairly even structure. And you could potentially use this method anywhere where you need sort of that rounded connection that we saw over here. There we go. There's a perfectly connected structure where it comes down and it kind of morphs very nicely into the other structure. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know if this has been useful for you. Otherwise, take care. Thank you. Cheers.